Spurs are through to last 16 of the Champions League after beating Marseille 2-1. Okay, yes, we performed crap in the first half, much better in the second half, and we definitely deserved to win. But all I cared about was going through, and we made it, and we're top of the group. We were top, then we were second, then we were like third. So a lot happened. It was a stressful night. I've got a bit of a headache, which I always get when watching football. Mainly Tottenham, because they just stress me out and I forget to drink. So then it's like all of that put together equals into a headache. But it's sort of subsiding currently. It's not as bad as it probably would have been if the result didn't go our way and we ended up losing. But I'm super, super happy because Spurs are through to last 16. And yeah, we're going to speak about the game. We're going to speak about everything. And normally I'll do this like the next day. But I thought, you know what? I'm up. My hair is so annoying. And yeah, so it's basically like a match review, and like I don't know how this video's gonna go. But yeah, can I just say, having to see Conte in the stands was so weird. It was just so weird, strange. Just seemed like sitting there, because normally he'd be like pacing up and down, shouting at the players, but no, he just had to sit there and watch, which basically he was in our seat, top Spurs fan seat, instead of, yeah, basically that's what it's basically like. Sonny going off injured is not what we needed, but maybe it kind of helped us out in the sense that we had to go midfield free, which in the end helped us win the game. But yeah, Sonny, his eye looks terrible, especially that photo that I think Emerson posted. It looks so bad. I don't know where it's like concussion. I guess we'll have to get some clarity on that situation, because then if it is, then he would be able to be out for 6 days, and that means he would miss the Liverpool game. The first half, I could just repeat myself from the previous reviews I've done, because it's basically the same thing. Obviously, we could see that short corner, zonal marking, don't know what any of the players were doing. They were definitely not focusing, and then free header into the back of the net. After that, we started, playing against Marseille. We started going for it, which is just so frustrating that we have to wait to go behind before we actually start playing, like attacking and just going for it. Like, it's frustrating. The fact that it keeps happening is just so annoying. But obviously the first half ends 1-0. Definitely deserved for Marseille at that point in time. They were the better side and we were just crap. Kicking the ball away. Couldn't play out. Yeah, I just don't want to keep repeating myself. But the first half was basically how it was against Bournemouth, how it was against Newcastle, how it was against Man United, how it was against basically both the season. And second half, we played so much better. Like, the football was like how we know we can play, and like we were passing it, creating chances, and then we win a free kick. Perisic whips in the ball, and who steps up? Longley with a header. An unusual goal scorer, but to get his first goal for Tottenham in such an important game was just I was so happy about that. And obviously with the draw, we would be going through either way. But obviously the opposite result, Sporting against Frankfurt, depending how that result went, we would either, if we drew and one of them teams won, we would finish second. But yeah. And obviously it being 1-1, we had loads of chances after that. Højbjerg hit the bar. Kane had a few opportunities of some good defending. He should have finished one of those. I mean, let's be honest, Marseille missed a lot of chances in that second half, especially Kolasinac, is that how you pronounce his name? Right, like, right at the end nearly. So they missed a lot of chances, and that goal would have probably sent us to Europa League. And the fact that it's an ex-Arsenal player just makes it all better. Like, it just makes it so much better. And then, yeah, like, literally, the last kick of the game, Marseille, I don't know what they were doing. Like, I can barely remember. I was just too excited. But the funny thing is, one of the defenders will just, you know, slowly kicking the ball out, gets taken off him. Like, there's loads of space. Like, all the Marseille players are, like, literally in in Tottenham's half. And then you have Kane and Højbjerg in, like, the middle of the half, and then the Marseille's half. Kane wins the ball, plays a pass to Højbjerg running on, and what a goal that was to win the game, to send Spurs through top of the group to last 16. And oh my god, I couldn't believe it. The fact that we keep scoring last minute winners. We should have had a last minute win against Sporting, let's be honest. But that basically helped us out, because then we got a last minute winner against Marseille. And I've got to say, the faces of the ex-Arsenal players at the end of the game was amazing. Sanchez, all that talk he did before the game, Marseille and their fireworks, like, and they end up going out of Europe altogether. So yeah, I'd say deserved. Tottenham deserved to win the game. Obviously, we need to sort out this not playing well first half, going to go down, then performing. Like, it's a pattern, major pattern that we need to sort of figure out. Obviously, injuries are not helping us. Bentancur also went down a little bit and then he had to come off, so hopefully it's not serious, because we have Liverpool in literally how many days. But yeah, I had to say Emerson did play all right when he came on, although there was that one moment where he gave the ball away. But he defended well, put a few blocks in. Bentancur came alive for the second half. Yeah, literally everyone just stepped up the performances. And yeah, Højbjerg stepping up with another goal. He's scoring quite a lot recently. Bentancur scoring. We're having loads of goals from like different positions on the pitch, because normally we're just relying on Kane and Son scoring. But the fact that we have like defenders scoring, midfielders scoring, I feel like that's a positive. And we are like immense from like set pieces now, so that's also a positive as well. Obviously open play goals, we don't have as many, so that sort of needs to be worked through. But all in all, a good night, and I'm just like, what the heck? I'm not going to sit here and moan about the first half, because what is the point? We're through anyway, like we're through to the last 16, and that's all we really wanted at the end of the day. Second half was better, and we know how we can play. Like, yeah, like there's no reason to get mad. And I was positive before the match. I've been positive since basically this morning. I mean, a lot of Spurs fans thought we were going to lose this one. And the fact that Lloris called it a final and we actually won the game, that's the mentality that Conte is putting into the team. And yeah, my feeling was right, and I'm happy about that. I'm not going to go out too much, but yeah, I knew there was a reason to feel positive, and that came about, and I'm happy. Come on, right, just before I end this video, can we just talk about the celebrations in the dressing room? The Kane dancing. Never thought I'd see that in my life. Never thought I'd see that. But we saw it, and Dad dancing, to say the least. But it's, you know, it's always good to see him happy. Yeah, and just like the pictures and like just everything. Like, obviously people are like, oh, it's only last 16, what are you celebrating? Like, you ain't won anything. I'm pretty sure every team would be the same if they just scored a last minute winner to take the top of the group and then through to the Champions League last 16. Like, it's not that major. As in like the celebrations. Like, if that is how someone celebrated winning the trophy, I would be massively disappointed if that was the level of celebration you would get. But yeah, I can go sleep happy. I can, you know, wake up tomorrow and be like, Spurs did not ruin my night. Oh yeah, and Højbjerg's suspended for the next Champions League game, which is, you know, annoying, but we're just gonna have to take it. But yeah, so we don't play Champions League until like Christmas time, which is a long way away. And then we find out who we play, you know, by the 7th, so I'm gonna look out for that. You'll get my reaction to that. And yeah, I'm happy with like the draw of teams we can get for the next round, because finishing second, we could have ended up with like Bayern Munich or something, and we already know what happened with Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean? Like, you remember that 7-2? Was it 7-2? I think so. But yeah. And okay, like just before I do actually end this video, all the obstacles we had to overcome, like the Conte hadn't been in the stands, someone getting injured like halfway through the first half, Kulu out, Richarlison out, Romero out, all of that, and we still come away with 3 points and through to the next round. Like I'm telling you guys, Conte outers did not have a leg to stand on. Okay, so there, guys, that is going to be my end of my match review. Kind of. I feel like I just got a bit too excited, but yeah, I'm just super happy. I'm super happy with the team. Like I said, don't worry about the first half. Obviously, it's a problem, but I'm not going to focus on that too much now, because I'm going to be happy that we made it through, okay? And like I said, I was positive, and I had reason to be positive, and I just showed it. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and comment down below how you feel. Who would you like to see we play against in the next round? And also, who was your man of the match? Because obviously, Lloris won it. So I just want to know if you agree with that, or who you think should be man of the match. But yeah, I'll see you guys very soon with a brand new video. I'm not entirely sure when, because the next game is on Sunday and it's Monday right now. Well, technically it's nearly Tuesday, but no, Tuesday. I'm too tired for this. It's Tuesday, nearly Wednesday. So I don't know. I might have a few days off because I need to react, because Young Royals just got released today and I need to react to that. So maybe I'll be back for my live watch along on Sunday. But we're moving on to Liverpool, and I am honestly, I don't know how to feel. It depends how like Son is, and like if we do have like Richarlison or someone back, because we are certainly needing them. And this is the time we need to beat Liverpool. Like, we need to beat Liverpool. I'm telling you now, we need to beat them. The past 2 seasons, we should have beat them at least once. Hasn't happened. So if there's any time to do it, it's this weekend. But yeah, I'm just going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys for my live watch along. Come on, you Spurs.